Hello,
Hi,
hello,
praise God.
hello.
No problem this week. Hello, everybody. Welcome in tonight. How are you, Nicola?
I am doing well. The noise in the background. What's going
Do you see this
on?
light? Is that me or you?
I can see fine. I can speak, but are you hearing the noise in the background, or it's
I
just
don't
on
hear
my end?
anything. What are you hearing?
Some static. Like it's raining on the outside.
No rain. Awful quiet.
Okay, then I'll just ignore it. You're fine. I'll
Hey,
just
hello,
ignore it.
everybody. I'm Minister Rose.
Hi.
Happy Wednesday. It's Wisdom Wednesday. And It's 7:01, Nicola. I'm going to go ahead and chat up for just a moment so I can bring you on board. Is that okay?
Oh, for some reason, I'm not even hearing you clearly with the static.
Okay. This is what we're going to do. I may have to switch out.
Hi, Talia. Hi, Vivian.
Hello, how's everybody doing? Can you hear me yet? You can't hear
I
me.
don't even know how to
You
stop
can't stop
it.
it. Can you hear me? I'm just going to move you a little closer. Is that better?
Oh,
You
yes,
need
it's
to
better
talk to
now.
me.
Yes, no noise anymore.
Okay. That's what we're going
Okay.
to do. I'm close to you now. I don't know if I can turn this to the side. And I did this before and it never works. So, oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. Carlton, Rosalind, welcome to live tonight. It's Wisdom Wednesday. And I say thank you to each and every sparrow out in Sparrow World, because it's been a month of peace and challenges of peace, restoring peace, all of these wonderful things that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So what we have been doing is working on a few things, trying to make life a little bit better. And it's vital that we do these things on a day-to-day basis, keep it consistent, so we can push ourselves to greater
Mm-hmm.
accordingly. So since it's the fourth week of the Be You Be Fabulous Peace Challenge, on day 26, we're rounding out. As of Saturday is the last day. However, it's going to be an additional day on Sunday. If you want to carry it through, you're more than welcome to do so. However, since we started on a Saturday, we're going to end on a Saturday. I've been talking about this periodically. Do not hesitate. Be sure to tell us where you are viewing from. Put your city and state in. Say hello. Go crazy with that love and the like button whenever you feel like it. As a matter of fact, just break your finger off on it. So that's what we are going to be doing tonight. And hopefully you've been working on restoring peace in your own life every single day. This is something that is ongoing and imperative to have in life. So last week we had a guest, and we were talking from the reference of a personal standpoint of working within a 7-day period to restore peace. However, this week we're going to bring it a little bit different, and we're going to focus on the marketplace standpoint and employment of running your own businesses. So we have a special guest tonight, which is Nicola. And I'm going to turn it over to Nicole so she can give you a little background on herself. For those of you who don't know who I am, you notice I didn't say my name because you know who I am. If you're watching, however, for those of you who don't, I am Valerie Miller of the Valerie Miller, because I teach on consciousness and living conscious lifestyles every single day. It's very important. You should live conscious, be present, know what's happening in your life, and do it fabulously. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the torch over just a little bit so Nicola can give us a little background on her and what her business is, how she has come to be, and then we're going to tag team tonight on some things that she's been working on, because this isn't our first conversation. We've been, back and forth for a few weeks now, and she's been doing some great things, and there's some new developing things that we can kind of discuss this evening. So, welcome, Nicola.
Hi, guys, and
You're
thank you so much, Valerie. As Valerie said, my name is Nicola Clarke Morgan. I am one of the co-founder and CEO for our company MagnaBrain. That is a game-based company that creates fun and engaging learning products for the entire family. So just to inspire families to learn through play. I also have a non-for-profit. It's called Play and Learn Foundation. I'm a mom of two boys, married, and I am just a regular person that goes through everyday challenges and trying to fix myself in the
fun.
process.
Fun. Welcome, everybody who's now logging on. Say hello to us. Let us know where you're, viewing from, and that's going to be very important. I may have a gift for you if some people follow just a few, housekeeping instructions. Just a few. You never know how I may just surprise you here and there. So definitely thank you again for coming on with me tonight, Nicola. It's been just a mere pleasure to have met you and getting to know you, and knowing that there are some things that you're working on, and especially from a marketplace standpoint. Share a little bit. What was your focus for this week, since we're midweek already? What was the challenge that you were restoring peace in? Thank you, Brina.
Okay, so awesome. This week, my focus was to realign myself with what's most important for me, um, my why, as to better myself or why I choose to do what I do. My passion is to provide parents with tools or resources to um, help their child become joyful learners. And so I was explaining to Valerie that it's funny how when I was doing my 9 to 5, working for different colleges, it was challenging, and I thought that was challenging until I decided to take on the role of doing what I do best, which
Right,
is to serve
right,
parents and families. And that now has become the most challenging piece on a day-to-day basis. And I explained to her while I was working, I knew what my day-to-day task was, and she shared, look at what you did best. Look what was great about what you did working for others, and implement that into my own business. And so that's exactly what I was challenging myself to look at, how I was able to achieve or accomplish my daily task working for other companies, and try to do that within my own, and to just look at the why whenever, because you're going to have trials and testing. That's a part of the process, but you shouldn't get overwhelmed or overly stressed when you look at the big picture as to why you're doing it, the reason
yes,
behind why you're doing it, and keep
yes.
focus. And that's what I've been trying to do this week. I did write down a list of my goals as to what I want to accomplish. And so I'm trying to do that to the best of my ability. Not there yet, but I'm trying to do it to the best
And
of my
that's
ability.
okay, because we're all a work in progress, and it takes a little extra time, as long as we're conscious of what needs to be done and putting forth the effort that is mandatory, that's going to get you there. That's going to be the main thing. And I've heard you say try at least 2, 3 times, just a little bit, and that's okay. Try is one of those words that causes us to be slightly reluctant, but then we'll catch
Yeah.
ourselves when we get to that point when you say it. I know it is for me. I perk up when I say try, and then I'll go ahead and correct myself. Say, you know what? No, not try, doing my best. And I heard you say that. I heard you say it. And then speaking from an earlier standpoint today, and as even last night we were texting, hello, Veronica. Hello, Vernita, cousins and sisters. And what I say to that is because stress causes things in our day-to-day lives, which causes us to be distracted.
Mm, that's so true. That was my dilemma this week. Sometimes you unconsciously stress and you're not aware of it until the
Mm-hmm.
damage is done. And I try not to stress, but when you look at your what you were
Yes,
hoping to accomplish or hoping to achieve, you
yes.
don't see it. And sometimes it's okay not to see it because then you take your eye off the ball when you do see it. So yes, I know what I need to do, but unfortunately, sometimes I make myself get ahead of me, and I'm trying to stick with it.
Commend
I'm
yourself
trying
when
to
that
stick with it.
happens.
But
Definitely
I would
commend yourself, pat yourself on the back because, like when we were speaking earlier today, you can lose focus. When you lose focus, you're not giving yourself credit for what you have done. And because we're working on some
mm,
things doesn't mean that
that's
we
so
need to
true.
see the proof of it today. It could have been something you've been working on for 6 months. However, you set that goal for
Mm,
yourself to reach it by Wednesday, September 26th. And here it is, the anxiety kicks in, stress kicks in because today is the 26th and you're not reaping those fruit. You don't
and
do
don't see
it.
anything.
And then you beat yourself up for no reason.
Yes, that's like a true statement. We pretty much strive off the result, but based on what we
Yeah,
can see, rather than what's
yes.
going through the process. And I am learning to trust the process. Trust the process
Yes.
as you go along. Trust the process, and I have to like tell myself that on a daily basis. But sometimes you do need a little encouragement. You do need to see some things, but what's out of my control is out of my control, and I trust the Father above that. He promised not to give
Absolutely.
us more than we can bear, but He's still in control of
Okay.
everything.
And that is the absolute truth. So, I'm just going to cast it out there, Nicola. Today, I'm going to give you a requirement
Okay.
every single day that you're going to have to be conscious of. Are you ready for it? Because I'll drop some things
Okay.
on you. You're not ready. Okay.
I
Okay. I'm going
know.
to do
All
a
right.
quick
Let me sit
recap
up.
before I drop that on you because Veronica is requesting what is the topic for today. We're talking about peace and how important it is to restore your peace and how you go about that quickly. Not letting things be prolonged and not
Mm,
letting things, hinder you from keeping your eyes focused on what your intention is because you are gaining, momentum every day. You're just not seeing it as quickly as you think you should see it. So when those things happen, then you start beating yourself up and then you start slowing down that momentum that you've worked
mm,
so hard to obtain and to increase because of your own self motivation. You don't know what's about to happen. Just do not give up. Keep pushing for greater. And that's what it's about. And, it's been focused on peace this entire month. So, Nicole and I have been communicating over the past few weeks since the beginning, actually. And there are some things that she has been personally dealing with from the marketplace standpoint, from the business side of things, which, in fact, professional and personal is one and the same. That's why it's so vital that what you do for a living, considering you're working 70% of time every single week, do what you love. Because if you're spending 70% at a job that you literally, I'm going to say, hey, I don't like the word, however, at the same time, that's where you spend the bulk of your time. And you're in misery. You're causing all types of disarray in your life, which is unnecessary when all you have to do is trust yourself, do what you love, and do that. And it's not so easy for everyone. I'm
yeah.
fortunate enough to do it. Nicole is fortunate enough to do it. So now that we're in the midst of those types of, things every single day, it's important that we stay focused and not distracted. So back to you, Nicola. I'm
Yes.
going to need you to give yourself a compliment every single day. I did fabulous today when I closed that deal. I did fabulous today because I reached out to 10 parents. I did fabulous today. And whatever your word is, it doesn't have to be fabulous, but compliment yourself, give yourself permission to be great. Because when you do
Okay.
those things,
I like that.
there is no room to beat yourself up.
Correct. So,
Yes,
my first task is
compliment
compliment
yourself.
myself.
When you compliment yourself, you're going to be eager to do something else great that you haven't done. Pull from that list of goals that you have already before you. Okay, sparrows out there, if there's any suggestions that you'd like to extend to Nicola, you know, because groups and a number of people with different ideas, you know, it helps.
Help.
It helps because I work from home.
Okay.
She's, you know, home, she's in and out dealing with clients. So it's not like we're going into the office where there's a plethora of people around that, you know, maybe your cheerleaders or whatnot. You know, we've left corporate life. So we're more independent sparrows out here getting it done. So we have to sometimes be our own cheerleaders. And Veronica's saying maybe a word for the
That's
day.
right.
Pick your word for the day of inspiration. Good one, Veronica. You know?
I love that. Very good.
And, you
Thanks,
know, something
Veronica.
like that is going to be ideal to incorporate into what your daily mantra is, whatever it is. Because we have our goal list and we don't always meet them. We get distracted. Something happens that we were not expecting that takes us away from our plan. But you can always arrow until the next day. You know?
That's right.
If there's a storm outside where I am and it's sunshine where you are, even though it's raining here, and I mean raining as far as trying to get my work done, and something has happened, it's chaos happening. I can't let that distract. I have to imagine sunshine.
As I was sharing with you earlier, I watched one of your video and you said something so profound that I literally know, but at times I neglect, which is no matter how bad your day is going, look for the good
Yes,
in that day. And somebody asked you, don't rant on the bad thing, but give a
exactly.
positive outlook. Therefore, you giving that positive outlook in life, then the sky's the limit. The more you reap more positive rather than the negative in your life. So definitely you say somebody asks you, how your day?
Fabulous.
You said fabulous.
Right.
How's your day? Great.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting better. So something positive, which I take as a plus, it motivates you in believing and trusting the process that you're going through. No one said it's going to
Who
be
said
easy. It
it?
wasn't easy for
No.
God. So we got to walk the line. And one thing I took with me growing up as a child that the trials are not to break, but to fit us, to prepare us for what is to come. So if things were going easy on a regular basis, on a daily basis, then we wouldn't really receive or see the value. But when we go
Absolutely.
through the trying time, it prepares us, it strengthens us. So still give thanks for the good times and the bad times.
Absolutely. And
So that's
embrace them
that
all.
one
You're
thing I will
absolutely
follow.
correct. Yes. And I'm going to stand firm behind that. Like I said, my word is fabulous. It's been fabulous for a very long time. Because who has time to just go through life and just continuously talk about the negative things that's happened in your life? First, nobody wants to hear it. They
Mm.
may ask you, but they sincerely do not want to hear that. And it's all about the question
So
itself.
true.
They
Yeah.
don't want to hear it. So give them something to sincerely talk about and something that they're now going to remember about you that you say consistently. Consistency is a must. And if I'm fabulous every single time you see me, and you know you're having a little storm in your life here and there, guess what you're going to do? How in the world are you fabulous all the time? I get the question, and I'd be glad to share how it is. Because if you're not grateful for anything at all, you have a very sad life. Find something, anything to be grateful for. And another thing is gratitude time. No matter what the day is going like, come 2 o'clock, I stop the presses. I can be talking to you, I can be talking to anybody, but I make conscious effort at 2 o'clock every single day to have gratitude time. That's where I stop. If the day hasn't gone so well, I say, you know what? Hit the reset. It's resetting at 2 o'clock. I'm grateful for everything that's here. This is what's going to happen in this afternoon. I'm grateful for waking up this morning. I'm grateful for having my own business. I'm grateful that I have food to eat. I'm grateful that the sun is shining outside. Oh my gosh, a sparrow landed on my table outside. I'm grateful for that because guess what? It takes your mind off of what's really going on. Those types of things. So incorporate things throughout your day to keep you focused, that keeps you in a happy place, that keeps you encouraged, it keeps you wanting to be great. You want to be contagious in a great way. So you can use all of that.
That is so true.
Take it.
Not at all, but it we should and be humble about it. So I totally agree. Breathing in the air daily will consume you to become positive. So you're totally correct.
Exactly. Veronica suggests an idea of posting inspirational notes around the house. I'll say notes around the house, great. Record positivity on your phone. Okay, so when you need to hear it, then you hit the play button. I have recorded myself singing "My God is an Awesome God" on my phone. One of my fave songs. Quick, easy, anybody can say it. I'm blessed, whatever. When I record these things, because I work by myself, I can't call up somebody in the dead of the day or get up and go to somebody else's desk and do that. So whenever I need encouragement, I go to audio notes, press that button, and in my own voice, I hear myself singing, "My God is an awesome God." It shifts the attitude. Shifts the attitude. I can get back to work.
Very good.
Okay. Set alarms on your phone.
Yes.
I won't say it right now on my iPhone, because if I say it, then it's going to think I'm asking for something. So I won't call that automation. I won't call the automation because it will ruin our life. But I will say set an alarm for 3 o'clock. And it's going to say, well, what do you want me to remind you of to set the alarm for? Remind myself how fabulous I am. Remind myself of what I'm grateful for. Remind myself of what I have to do to get everything done this evening. Remind myself of what my goals are for tomorrow, because I have every single thing in my phone. The reminders, bells and whistles pop up all day long because I have a virtual assistant, but my iPhone is my physical assistant. So use it.
Makes
use
sense.
Your phone. If you have a smartphone, use it as your actual assistant. Hi, Kaz. Thank you for joining us. So you utilize the tools. We spend too much money on these smartphones to not use the heck out of them. You'll be amazed of what your phone does. So when the bell and whistles go off and it says, "Hey, Valerie, you have a 4 o'clock with," I'm going to use Kaz. You have a 4 o'clock with Kaz. You have a live on Wisdom Wednesday with Nicola. Oh, Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me reach out to Tiffany to get the flyer
Yeah.
done so I can post it. Did I not ask you for a picture last night? So it's those types of things.
Yes, you did.
Use the resources, because I'll forget. And I'm so old school, I like to write things down.
Keep you on track.
Yes, because I need to see it. So I write it down where I can see it. Then I also set up my iPhone with things I need to be reminded of. So therefore, with the bells and whistles going off, we
Sounds
don't
good.
have time for anything else.
That's right. That's right. No
Not at
time for
all, because
negativity.
you're too blessed for anything like that. You know, we have detours that take place, but detours only, you know, takes a little time. It takes us off track maybe a little bit. However, you're still going to get where you're going. That iPhone is fabulous,
That's right.
Taz. I'm serious. Thank you, Gwen. What else is it? Let's talk some more.
All right. So I also was sharing with you about how to use social media for my business, marketing, and you were to share some of that good stuff with me tonight with what we're doing right now. You took me out of my comfort zone, which is going live. I
I
do not like
congratulate
doing
you.
that. But here I
This was your
go.
step one. And we will do
Yes.
more. We will
Yes.
do
Out of my
more.
comfort zone.
That's a promise from me to you. I promise you, I gave you a commitment and I meant what I said. It's not easy to go live. And when I had to force myself to do it, because that is your marketing. That's a major part of your marketing. People can see you and you don't know they've seen you. When you can do a video and just post it on your page, and whatever you do, when you do post, don't just post to your friends on Facebook. Make sure it goes public, because when you click that public button, it's going to expand you to everybody who click on you in Facebook land. Everybody.
Oh.
Even if you want to boost it, if you have a really fabulous video that you want to boost, $3, $5 through Facebook, and it tells you 6,000 people we're going to send it to, 10,000 people we're going to send it to. You don't know those 10,000 people, but they can fall in love with you from one video. Start following you, sending friend requests. Those are subtleties of marketing. Anytime.
I appreciate that. Learning to get out of my comfort zone. And then we wanted to find out with regards to marketing, do you, and I like the fact that you share, don't just post it to your friends, but do you start a new Facebook page to market your business, or do you use your personal Facebook page? How do you decide which is better? Because with choosing another Facebook page, it means you're going to have to grow your followers.
Somewhat.
And that is a challenge.
The more
Somewhat.
you grow your followers, the greater. I have, let me see, I have my main Facebook, which is this one. I have one for Visions, which is my herbal cosmetics. I have one for TVM, the Valerie Miller, flip side. This very moment, you can change your life if you want to, if you choose to. And then I also have my blog page, TVM, BUB Fabulous. And that's a blog that's only for this year, where I've been doing challenges every single month since 2018. So I have all of these pages that I maintain. How I do it, I don't know. I just do. I do. But the thing is, you can do one share of content and then just share it to your other pages. Okay? So once you do that, you don't have to worry about it. And that is also stepping out of your comfort zone. You can't become fabulous, honey, unless you step out on the other side of it. Step into the unknown, what you can't see. If it feels turbulent, do it. If you have anxiety and stress here, do it. If you can sit back with your legs crossed, sipping on margaritas, no, that won't work. It won't work. It won't work. So comfort is not your friend. You can relax more when you reach, those levels of what you want. You have to push yourself to grow. And that's why you hear me say, push to greater, do something different every single day you haven't done. And Cause is saying, repurpose
Okay.
repurpose your content, right? Utilize that content, share, ask permission if
Okay.
you can share on your friends' pages. Because sometimes I'll go out and I'll do that because even with my personal page is work with me. It's all about inspiring. It's all about loving life. It's all about being you and being fabulous. Every single thing. So by that being what my focus is, that's my life. So it's not even work for
Okay.
me. This is how I live every single day. So being of the conscious mindset, that's what you play off of. What it is that you do every single day, what your career is, what makes you happy. Share that. And then you have other people that's going to share it also. Don't play
Okay.
with it. Risk it.
Sounds good.
Roll your dice every day. Just roll them.
Mm.
Roll them. You may be surprised. And another thing you can do too, I'm not sure if you have it. Yes, you do have an Instagram because I followed you today. So on Instagram, you can also
Awesome.
share your content from Instagram onto your Facebook because Facebook owns Instagram. So you can post one time and share in 2 locations. Okay?
Okay. Okay. That's good stuff. I've been contemplating or procrastinating starting my own blog about helping parents to engage their kids. And I'm like, what if they don't like it? What if they don't like my voice? What if? And I just need to forget about what if and
Yeah.
just do it.
Do it.
So
Do it by
it's
Monday.
hard.
I just committed you. By Monday.
Oh
You
my
can't tell me
gosh.
something and expect me to just be quiet about it. No, I love deadlines.
Oh my God. But Monday's like so soon. It
I
means I
could have
have to
said
really
tomorrow.
my mind.
See, I gave you till
No.
Monday to process it because in
Fair
reality,
enough.
you've thought about that before. So since it's been on your mind,
Yes.
just do it. What if they love your voice? What if they love what you have to say? What if they've been waiting for you all this time and you haven't left? So what if you're fabulous? I almost add the freaking part, and I just did. Freaking
Mm,
fabulous. So do it. It can't hurt anything. I am doing a blog since the
true.
1st of January 1. And my instructions didn't come from a friend or someone I crossed paths with. Mine came from Big Brother. He said, as of January 1st, you will do a blog every single month for the whole year. I said, who are you talking to? Who's
Wow.
doing that? Who has time? I don't have it. Somebody's trying to get me. But I can't answer it. I tell you, anything happens on my life, I don't ever know what's going to happen. So the thing is, you got to look at it for what it is. Just do it. It could
Yes.
be the best thing. Just
Mm.
do it. I promise you, it will change your life. And you got those special words. When I tell you, my sister's on the line, Veronica Morris. She will tell you that anytime I say it'll change your life, I promise you it'll change your life. Just do it.
Mm. The ironic thing is, Valerie, I'm usually in your seat encouraging
Mm-hmm.
friends and family. And it so happened that I too do need
Yes.
encouragement sometimes. I'm like,
Yes.
what is that? I shouldn't. This
Yes.
is what I do. But
Yes.
you do need it.
That's the whole
You do
point
need
of a
it
buddy
to push
system.
yourself
You
to that
have
limit.
to have somebody in your corner. You have to have somebody who can push you when you don't feel like pushing. You don't feel like stepping. You don't feel like doing any of it. But you have to have your
Mm,
hallelujah corner.
mm.
You got to have someone that's going to say, you know what, Nicola, you have till Monday to do that blog. You know what, girl? I love you so much
Yeah.
to tell you the truth. I see so much promise in you, and I know you're reluctant because I'm going to need you to turn fear into fierce.
Mm. Ah, love it. Fair into fairs. Gotcha. Yes, ma'am. I'm willing to take the challenge.
Okay.
I love that accountability partner. Yes, we do need
Yes.
that. We
We've been
do
talking
need
about
that
that.
as
The
mothers, as
BBW. Yes.
whoever you are.
Yes. It's important because we cannot get comfortable. We don't have time to be comfortable. There is no time for it.
Mm-mm.
So anything that falls in your spirit that that's a good idea, do it. Because if you don't step out and do it, guess what? You don't know if it's going to work. You don't know if it's going to fail. You don't know if you even need to
True.
tweak it just a little because it could be the best thing or the best idea you've had that could catapult what you've already been doing. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Start
I
right away
thank
and
you for
stop
sharing
doing
that.
what you
Start
want
right
to
away.
do.
Pass out.
It's important.
Veronica. Thanks, Veronica.
Okay, I'm pinky promising you right
It
now.
it it sure is.
Hold your pinky up. Right hand, please.
I got it.
I'm your
Yes, yes,
accountability partner.
yes. I
Pinky
thank
promise.
you. I just need to do it.
You will do it come Monday.
I just need to do it.
Just like you're on this live right now, come Monday, that blog is set up.
Yeah, I'm like, no, this is not what I do, Veronica. But here comes Veronica. Oh, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Yes,
Veronica
ma'am.
knows. She's been through my sessions. I really don't
Yeah.
play. I love you to fabulous. I promise you. You can't rest. I won't allow you to. Because I want to paint a picture that's so amazing of what you're doing. It's like I'm right there with you. And that's just from what you share with me. But by the time I paint that canvas for you, you can be, dang, that's mine, that's me. And I'm like, yeah, let's rock.
Mm,
Rock your halo, Sparrow. Okay?
we
That's
got
what
this.
it's about. It's
We got
support.
this. Yes.
It's knowing what you want. Once you know what you want, write them down, which you have. You have your daily goals, you have your monthly goals, you have your yearly goals. Break them down into your
Yep.
dailies. Every day, I will do this. Every day,
Yep.
I'm going to do this. And make sure you check off at least 3 things off of your list every single day.
Yeah. And I love what you said during our conversation. You said it's okay to
Mm-hmm.
reevaluate yourself and figure out what
Mm-hmm.
worked from what didn't work. Also, do a survey of who the customers or the parents you're willing to
Yes.
service. Ask them what would they want. What is it that they need to help them be more assertive, more positive, or successful with
Yes.
engaging their kids? Because the reason why I love doing it, I'm a parent and I know the difficulty, how hard
Right.
it can be. And so if I can be that one person that can encourage them that you are important, you are to that child's
Yes.
success in life. So I just need to find a tack or a way to do it to encourage someone that they are valuable and they are
You can
important.
do that more in display. I'm going to say it out loud. You have to use yourself as example. There's no better leader than yourself. You are a parent, you know what's needed. And when you cast the net out there to other parents, they're going to tell you what their needs are. When they tell you what their needs are, that's building your platform of what you need to incorporate into your services. These are parents that need that, are willing to pay for that. And you're just putting it out as a
Yeah.
status update. Fish for what you need. Put it out there. Veronica's saying, she'll check out your blog. She's a parent. And then once you start that,
Oh, I
and by the
appreciate.
end of this live, I'm going to make sure that you share your information. So we have many other accountability partners. Okay.
Oh,
You're getting
Lord.
back out of it.
I appreciate it. Thank you,
You're not
guys.
going to back out of it.
Thank
My
you.
name is Valerie Miller. You do not have the option of declining. No, because your miraculous is waiting for you. And there are people who've been waiting for your ideas to come to life. And they're just spinning in circles because they don't know what to do, but you have the answers and they're waiting for them. That's what's happening.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So, I mean, I'm proud of you. You tackled 2 hurdles
It's been
today,
a year.
2 obstacles that's been facing you. And you thought I was just going to let you off the hook because you had a headache, but then I knew why you had a headache. You're spazzing over work. And it's not about, you know, what you're doing. Let everything unfold organically. It's happening. You're just giving yourself too much anguish to where you can't even notice what's already happening. There are people right here online tonight. You know, it's going to be people that's on the replay that's going to see, because guess what? I put my lives out to public. I don't know who's going to see it. I don't know who's going to click on it. My inbox has been really crazy here lately because of that. You know, step out, have faith in you, believe in you to know that you have a product that the world has been waiting for. And when your attitude is like that, you're going to be hungry to make sure you present and you present well. And it starts with videos.
Yes, ma'am.
Videos.
Go to live, right? They actually see me.
You did it. And I really want you to thank yourself for that. Give yourself permission to be great. Give yourself permission to take risks and roll the dice. Even if it doesn't turn out the way you want, tweak it. Continue. Try it again next week. Mark a landing of something, however many days you need. I always mark 7. 7 is always great for me. I'm going to give you something in 7s. It might be 5s or 3s. Yep.
Perfect number.
That's why you only have a few days until Monday to get that thing done.
So am I doing this every day, or am I just doing it once
Pray
per
about
week?
it.
How am I doing it?
Pray about it. I'm having to do it every single day. Every day. Every day since January 1st. Every month, a challenge. Every day, response. Even if nobody responds to my blog, I have to. Because it's maybe not be for everybody right now. However, I'm putting the content there because that content becomes a program in 2019. So you can participate for free now or pay greatly later. You see?
Got you. That's right.
That's what it's all about. Take the risk. Utilize your ideas. Your ideas is you in alignment with your conscious. Your spirit is telling you what to do. You can ignore it or you can adhere to it.
Okay. So you said create a separate page and start some live videos, sharing contents.
Right. Because usually, periodically, excuse me, like with my blog page, I post every day, but it's only periodic peaks of time that I will share from my blog page to my main page, this page. And I do that because I have more followers on my main page.
Right.
And then guess what? The people from my main page start going over to my blog page and they like it and they start following there. I'm not going to harass you to like my page. A lot of people just push out invitations, push them out. No, I want people on my page who want to be on my page. I don't want to ask you. I will give you enough content on my main page so you can see who I am. So if you can see who I am, you can trust me, you know who I am, you see my authenticity, then you're going to want to know more. And when you want to know more, because you get more content in the blog, because I have specific topics. once from the topics in the blog, you're probably going to follow TBM, because TBM is where I talk about my book, my current book, the book that's coming out in February. I've got some more books. See,
Awesome.
it's different things for each page. So it's just being aligned and diverse. Don't put everything in one space. Share it around, because you're going to attract different people because of the content that you're sharing. On my visions page, you're going to get healthy eating. You're going to get herbs. You're going to get essential oils. You're going to get all of those commixtures and blends and things that I make and sell from a whole different website. So Valerie Miller is over here. She's over
That's
here.
beautiful.
She's back there, over there, and she's coming somewhere near you. So if you look at it from that standpoint, it's multiple streams. Create them. It may take time to build them, but create them. Time moves forward. It doesn't stop. So every day you make a post, check. Another post, check. A year from now, you can say, you know what? I started back in 2018. Now it's 2020. I've been doing this, man, 3 years. And your followers are going to grow. And there's so many things that I can share now, but I need you to do these smaller things first. And being your accountability partner, we can share these other things later. That's how you push to greater. That's how you restore peace into your life, when you can see what's to come.
Yes, love it. Love your positivity and your recommendation. Truly, truly appreciate it. And you've been awesome. And you've been one thing that really, really stood out. You're real, you're natural, you're authentic. So, and that's what I need to be in order for people to believe and trust. And therefore, they will want to participate in what we do. So I love it.
Well,
You are
thank
so
you.
real.
And that's what it's about. Be you, be fabulous. Be you, be fabulous. Because when you, you are authentic. You're happy. You're sharing everything that you have to offer. And you're enjoying every bit of it, which equates to fabulous. Okay?
Indeed.
And I'm going to say, and on
Indeed.
top. And when I say you're fabulous and on top, or I'm fabulous and on top, it's because you're walking in your truth. You accept what your truth is, and you're living it. And when you live it, other people notice it. And when they notice it, they want some of it. And then that's how you share it.
Mm. I appreciate, and that's like the real, real truth. What I've actually done throughout the summer, I know what my goal is, and I had to take a step back and just stop doing certain things and just to refocus my mind, create that right positive mindset, and just did a little bit of fasting and prayer, asking the Lord to give me the direction and the strength to make sure I accomplish what He wants me to accomplish. Because at times you may have the goal that you think is what you need to do, and it's not. So get that confirmation from the Father above to say, am I walking in the right path? Uh, so reframing yourself, your mind, your thoughts, everything, it's so important. And to get that accountability partner to say, hey, keep going, or maybe you need to tweak this. That is so important.
Right.
So I appreciate that.
Yes, it's my pleasure. We can go all day and night. And you see how long we've been going at it? Because, you don't have any consciousness of time when you're doing something you enjoy. This is why I love what I do. And this is what my purpose is. I know it. It's a birthright. When you tap into that, you're willing to roll out the red carpet to do it. You're willing to do whatever you have to do to get there. Do what you have to do to get there. And when you ask for it and you've prayed about it, It's going to show up. Just be ready. It may not look the way you want it to look. It may not sound as fabulous as you want it to
Mhm.
sound, but guess what? Once you ask and you get it, it's time. That's when you rock it out.
That's so true.
Just rock it out.
Yes.
Do not change one thing.
Yes,
You do it as
indeed.
he say do it, period. That's it. Don't alter it. Thank you for coming in, Ebony. Where are you watching from,
Yeah.
ma'am? So that is my suggestion.
Well received. And I will definitely take up that task and that challenge. Don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm
You
going
don't
to
need
do
to know. All you
it.
have to do is just do it. Set a time. Remember, we talked about journaling. Write it
Okay.
down every day at 6 a.m. I'm going to write out my scope.
Oh, thank you. God believe me. Yep. I am going to do it. I keep procrastinating. That's the cruel
It
thing. Do
is
you know
when you
that?
do it.
Mr. Procrastination holds you back.
Procrastination is a curse. It's a hindrance.
It is.
It keeps you away from reaching your goals. Why write the goal if you're not going to commit to it? So remove procrastination with push. So anytime you get lax, like, oh, not today, tomorrow, push. And when you push, whatever time it is, get up and do it. Do it. Sometimes I can't even go to bed. I will get in the bed and have to get right back up because something I didn't do, I can't even sleep until I do it. So I get up, do it, then I can go to bed.
Awesome.
That's what your commitment needs to look like. And remembering your why. Why are you doing any of this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I should get it in your head. I do it because I'm a parent. I do it because of my children. That was the initial. Now, what is the why? Oh, because there's so many families that need this. So many families. I have the answer for what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Let me get this done and get it out to my blog by Monday. 3 topics. I'm going to tell you what you can do in your blog.
Compliment myself.
Compliment yourself. You're going to share with the world who you are, why you do what you do, and what you can do for them. That's your blog.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what you're going to put in your about. And then start feeding the content from there. Go to your personal page and put the status out there to all parents. I'm starting a blog on Monday. What has been a challenge for you and your children that I can potentially help you correct and bring peace back into your life? Peace is going to serve you well. Do that.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Okay, I heard some hesitancy. Just a little hesitancy.
Oh, no. No, it is. Because I need to do this for me because I question myself why I haven't done it. And that thing called fear keeps popping in. Like, are you ready for it? Can you truly do it? Can you truly commit to it? How long will you do it for? I just need to start.
This isn't something you're going to start and stop. With consciousness, this is something that you create into your life. You build onto great habits every day. I've talked in the past about saying hello to something and then saying goodbye to something. You're going to see this over and over and over. When you say goodbye to something, say hello to something. That's how you switch out habits. It takes 21 days to create a habit. So allow, as you phase things out, you bring something fabulous in. And it makes it easier for you not to procrastinate. It makes it easier for you not to backslide. It makes you easy for you to focus on where you're going. You don't have the option to look back. Side to side isn't helping. This is it. Tunnel vision. Move it forward. Hi, Jerome. Hi, Jossie. Luna. Please share where you're viewing from. Go crazy with the likes and loves. Participate. We're talking about peace and in the workplace, in your everyday life, and how to restore that. Okay. Are we good now, Nicola?
Yes. Yes, we are. We are
Okay.
good. I'm feeling rejuvenated, confident, and know I got this.
Perfect. You know more than you give yourself credit for. I'm going to need you to really, 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 really compliment yourself every day. And that's not something we're all used to doing. Some people just aren't good with compliments, receiving, giving, the whole nine. I need you to look in that mirror that's actually behind you. Just look in that mirror and give yourself 3 compliments every single day.
Ooh. Yeah, not something I'm used to, but I guess I'll have to get
It's
used
also
to it.
about personal development of you and building confidence levels.
Yes,
And the more you say something, you believe that.
indeed.
Make it true.
Yeah.
Make it true. And that's
Yes,
going to be something
indeed.
that's literally going
Indeed.
to change your life. And you've committed. I'm going to hold you to
Mm.
it. I have your number. I know where to find you. And this is going to be something weekly because I even have a secret page for my clients. Yeah.
Mm.
Like once clients have completed programs, that's where we all hibernate and really chop it up. And there's some excursions, some things that's
Sounds
going to
good.
be happening off site. That's going to also take some things offline because the majority of things that I do is online. I don't want it to be online. I want you to physically get me live, face to face, in person. So it's going to be some engagements that I'm going to unfold probably in the next few weeks. If you're single, looking for love, oh, got something coming with that. Okay. If you just want to
Mm.
spruce some things up, if you're looking for a different career path, got something coming with that. You see? So it's a lot of
Awesome.
unveiling of things that's happening because consciousness is necessary. It's a lifestyle. It's not something that you can just put on the table and deal with periodically. It's something that you fold into your life every day. Alignment, being aware, knowing what you want, working for it, making sure you achieve it. Nothing gets in the way. And it all starts with consciousness. And consciousness is basically personal development, professional development, next level. It'll blow your mind once you achieve it.
Mm.
Okay?
Sounds
Okay,
interesting.
all my
Sounds
experiments
fun.
out there.
Looking forward to hearing it.
Yeah, it's great. So if there's any topics that you all would like to see on Let's Talk About It, every Wisdom Wednesday, it's going to be different things that I'm going to bring. It's going to be some coaches that I'm going to bring on, coach to coach from a different world. And then just like we have Nicola on tonight, is Let's Talk About It, things that is of concern with you. It doesn't have to be professional. It could be someone personal that I know that you haven't entertained my services. However, you have something you want to talk about, but not afraid to come on live to do it. So if so, tell me. Send me an inbox, text me, call me, whatever. We'll chop it up, and then, we'll set up a time to do it on a Wisdom Wednesday. Okay? So, Nicola, how can,
Awesome.
anyone who wants to connect with you about what you have to offer, about your blog page, how are they going to contact you?
Well, I do have a Facebook for Magna Brain, as well as an Instagram under Magna Brain. I do have a website, www.magnabrain.com. That's MAGNOBRAIN, magnabrain.com. So you could reach me on there, and my number as well.
Okay.
they can
Okay.
reach me on.
And I'm sure you're going to be, in this live, you'll be responding to notes and things like that. So if anyone needs to have direct dialogue, they can reach out to you there. Or you can always ask me.
Yes, please set it on.
So I say thank you to every single sparrow out there. I really appreciate you guys coming on and supporting every single
Thank
day.
you
It's
guys.
important. Hi, Sheila. Sheila is my neighbor from home. She's my Carolina girl. Hey, girl. Hi,
Oh,
Stephanie. That's my
hi,
sissy.
Sheila.
So it's important. Thank you
Oh,
so much for sharing your fears and things that have been disturbing your peace and participating in my, challenge all month. I commend you for that. And, turning your fear into fears by coming on live today, taking on these challenges that I threw
yes.
you in live and on the spot.
I appreciate it. It was a pleasure, and I feel strengthened, and I feel like we've
Yes,
accomplished a lot. And you set a goal for me, so I have no choice but to get it done. So I am going to. I
that's it.
appreciate it.
That's
Thank you
it.
so much.
Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. And it's been a straight up hour. Every week I say I'm going to do a half hour. Oh, 20, 30 minutes. Then it becomes an hour. That's because it's so juicy. It's so juicy. And I
Yes.
love it. I can't stop until I know for certain that any client that I have, that I feel good in my heart, that you are in a good place. If I feel like you're not in a good place, we're going to have to keep going until I feel that you are, and you have something that's going to really encourage you to push yourself to greater. And you take, Magna Brain, and you're going to rock that like a rock star, because there is no time
I
for anything
appreciate
other
it.
than
Thank you.
fabulous. Nothing.
Yes. I got used to that.
Okay.
Fabulous. I appreciate it.
You are quite
Thank
welcome. As
you.
I always close, I'm going to say, love without conditions, always possess a positive attitude, and soar in all you do. Love you, mean it. Smooches. Talk to you soon offline.
Mwah.
Smooches.
All right. Have a great one.
You too.
Thank you guys. All right. Bye bye.